Brian Grimes, your real estate mentor, back with another action-packed session. Tonight, we're going to be giving you 5 pro tips for landing profitable investment property. So how to get your hands on the best deals. Tip number 1, focus on the cash flow. The first step of focusing on cash flow is king in this game. Buying and holding real estate is where you get wealthy. There's a saying, I never met a developer who didn't regret selling a property. No matter what you do, if you're a buyer and flipper out there, you're going to flip a property. You're going to walk away with 50 grand, maybe 60 grand, which is fantastic. But the only thing you could do with that money that would be of value is to go park it in a rental property somewhere, because that same property you sold and made your 50, maybe even 100K profit, somebody's going to hold that property and it's going to appreciate, $250,000 to $500,000 over the course of, some of these properties I've seen go up $200,000 in 5 years. 6 years. So when you follow that property's trajectory, you start to feel like a net loser because you sold something that appreciated much more than you anticipated. Cash flow is king. Focus on a property's ability to cash flow today. If it can bring in $500 a month, $600 a month, net of all expenses and fees, it's a keeper, it's a winner. Hang on to it. Tip number 2 is focus on arbitrage. I got a text from an existing boots on the ground member. She got a couple properties, taking a break, stacking up more capital. And she's like, Brian, I'm thinking about coming back in. But what do you think of this specific zip code that she referenced to me? And I'm like, oh, you must have seen the Section 8 rents that just came out. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, you're thinking the right way. She's thinking about arbitrage. So she was looking at a zip code that has a high opportunity rent. So instead of paying $1,800 or $2,100 a month for a 3-bed, they're paying like $3,500, almost $4,000, because it's in a group 5, a high opportunity zip code. So thinking about arbitrage, can I buy in a cheap zip code and then, or buy in a zip code where they're paying higher rents, but most people don't know about it. These rents, by the way, just came out a week ago. So most of the market doesn't know about it. Can I come in and grab these properties and unlock cash flow where most people can't see it through simple arbitrage, just taking high opportunity zone rents and applying it to different properties that other investors can't see. Tip number 3, having the right motivation. And finding the motivation of these sellers. You must know how to get inside the seller's head. You have to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes if you want to be able to negotiate like a pro. Tip number 4 is analysis. You must have an analysis process in order to build confidence. A lot of you aren't confident as real estate investors because you don't have any analysis process. You just don't know how to analyze deals, what the numbers are. Can I trust my comps? How much does it cost to rehab? If you have all these questions, it needs to be solved. I will tell you that it's solvable. You need to solve it. You need to get educated. You need to tap into some type of mentorship program. Tip number 5, this can help you from some of that, but also help you to get good deals. It's about partnering up. If you want to go far, you got to go together. You want to go fast, go alone, but you're going to get burned along the way. You want to go far, partner up, build good relationships, build relationships with wholesalers, become a part of a network where people share deals and where there are wholesaler relationships, and learn how to build out your own personal relationships. Be open to JV deals, partnering up with people at times and connecting to do joint venture deals. Maybe we put our heads together, put our money together. You got good credit, I got bad credit or decent credit. Let's do our first deal together, get a track record, and then we'll go our separate ways. JV deals can be on a deal by deal basis, very good. And then have boots on the ground. You need people and personnel out there looking for deals, inspecting properties for you, getting you in front of opportunities. If you don't have an extension of yourself that is physically on the ground in the areas that you want to invest in, and I don't care if it's in your backyard, I don't care if you live there, I don't care if you live in Boston, you better have some college kid with a smartphone running around Boston looking at properties for you, or you're going to be slow. You're not going to be faster than the version of me who's crushing Boston. Because the version of me that's out there, which there's some version of me in every city. There's actually multiple versions of me in every city.